Alright, guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Reddit marketing, sort of an updated video for 2025 because there was actually a ban wave literally like yesterday or 2 days ago from when I'm recording this. I think we actually didn't get any bans apart from like one account, but I did see a lot of people say that like most of their accounts got banned and stuff. So it's still going to be an updated video of Reddit. Also with a bit more information on like what you should do when there's a ban wave. A lot of people don't really know what you're meant to do when there's a ban wave. And it's very simple. So I'm going to talk about that as well. But yeah, first of all, getting accounts. The main one I can recommend, obviously, is other options like creating them yourself, which is good to do. But if you're doing it on the web, you have to like age it for quite a while. You can obviously buy accounts that are blank, which means they're aged but they don't have karma, which means you have to farm the karma yourself. But the easiest option and the best option, where you can actually start within a week, is just buying aged accounts with karma. So two suppliers on Telegram that are good. One is Karma Bazaar and the one is Red Accounts. There are obviously a few others, but there's so many that, you know, if you're gonna buy one, just use a middleman to make sure you're not getting scammed. Or at least make sure the account is good quality because there is a lot of really bad sellers. But yeah, the seller should give you the cookies. It's basically like a file that you can import onto like, for example, Anti-Dolphin, like your anti-detect browser, to sort of make it seem like it's the same browser logging into that account to where it was made. And they should give you a well, they should tell you where it was made, and that's where you want to buy a UK or US mail rotating proxy, depending on that. So if the seller or the PDF file that they give you says it was made in the UK, then you can buy a UK mobile rotating proxy. Now, as for the warm up, it's a bit different compared to what we used to do. But this is pretty much it. So, warm up first, obviously log in. First 24 hours, just scroll for 15 minutes and then exit or close the browser and wait 24 hours. After that, for the first 2 days, it's just 3 to 5 comments daily. Let me delete that. 3 to 5 comments daily in SFW subreddits. Join 1 to 2 NSFW subreddits. Scroll, upvote, and downvote around 1 to 3 times. That's daily, by the way, and that's pretty much it. For the first 2 days, that's what you want to do. Now here I put extending during ban waves, which overall is safer too. So that's kind of what I was talking about. During ban waves, what you want to do, no matter what stage you're at, is like slow down the process. So if you're doing the warm up, you can, for example, do the warm up for a few more days, or you can do less. So like you can do 1 comment daily for like 2 days straight instead of 3 to 5, and then up it to like 3 to 5 for like another 2 days. If you're in the process of already posting, but there's a ban wave, what you can do is instead of posting 20 times a day, for example, you could post 5 times a day, 10 times a day. Basically slow down the process. No matter what stage you're at, overall just slow it down so that there's a lower risk of getting banned during a ban wave. That is as simple as that. After that, the next 3 days, post in SFW subreddit once a day. Do the same as before, upvoting, commenting, etc. And that's for 3 days straight, once a day, posting in an SFW subreddit. After that, after those 3 days, you can then, the warm up is basically done. You can then start adding, your link in bio, your pin posts, all that stuff, and then gradually increase daily posts in NSW subreddit. So the first day, what you can do is 4 posts with a 15-minute wait time between each post. Next day, 6 posts, then 8 posts with an 8-minute wait time, then 10 posts with a 6-minute wait time, and then after that, 14 posts with 5-minute wait time, and then after that, you can do 20 posts every single day with a 5-minute wait time, and that's pretty much the entire warm up done. As for the account setup, obviously you want to do this like the same day that you add all your links, bio, all that stuff. The banner, it can be a picture of the model's body. That's usually what we do, just something like that, or it can be something girly as well. You should use an avatar, not a profile pic. Like on Reddit, you can use that avatar little character thing. Just use that. I don't really know the reason behind it, but everyone says to do that. And for some reason, when we did do profile pictures, we did actually get more bans. So there's clearly something behind it that does get you banned. I don't really know why, but Avatar does seem to work better. Link in bio can be anything like get all my links. I do recommend using something like this for each account. Some people say it's fine to just use an OF link. Personally, I don't think it really is. We've seen more bans when we used like just a tracking link without like get all my links, for example. Some people say it's fine. I don't think it is. So just to be safe, with a platform like Reddit that's very secure and very strict, I think it's better to do this. And then 3 pin posts. So one can be just a good picture of the model, as like the main pin post with a good caption. There, one can be an about me, so info about the model, like what to do with a niche. Um, and then another one can be promoting an FTL or paid link to the OF. Simple as that. You can make those a pin posts. So niches. Each account that you do should be a different niche. Like you don't want to have one account that's like in tons of different niches. Each account should be different niche. So for example, one can be for ass, boobs, feet, and so on. And you can have one account for verified subreddits. So this would be like sort of your main account where you try to get into the big verified subreddits. You can have one account specifically for that. The rest, no matter how big the account is, just try to find subreddits for that specific niche. Now testing's super important on Reddit. If a certain subreddit gets lower amount of upvotes or low views, don't keep posting there. Switch it for a different one. So with this, it's very like a lot of people that will just pick out 20 subreddits to post in, and they'll just post on it. No matter what results they get, no matter about anything, they'll just post in there and never change it. But in reality, if you really want to maximize each account to get as many subs as possible out of it, you want to actually test. Like if you have, like, let's say out of those 20 subreddits, 5 of them get 2 upvotes every single day. That's gonna obviously like bring you a lot less subs. Those five posts that you do could make a big difference. Because imagine those 5 posts that you do all get 50 upvotes instead, for example. You know what I mean? You could get a lot more subs. So testing is a very important thing to do. If you're not getting a good amount of upvotes, there's no point posting the same subreddit. Sometimes obviously there are slow days on Reddit. Like sometimes we'll have a day where a certain post in the same subreddit will get 100 upvotes, and then the next day it might get 20 or 10. So don't switch after like one post. But if it's doing bad for like, I'd say around 4 or 5 days straight, then there is no point carrying on with that in my opinion. Just switch out, try out different ones until you get more upvotes. Captions. As for captions, what we do is really just take inspiration from other models in that subreddit that are doing well, but make it unique. You don't want to copy anything. Like with Reddit, like I said, it's a very strict site. If you copy anything, you can get banned very easily. So when you take inspiration, make sure you do switch up at least a little bit. Obviously, I'm like it doesn't have to be the exact same, or like completely different. Sorry, but if it's the exact same, then chances are you'll get banned. Content, once again, take inspiration from models in your niche that are doing well. Content is very important on Reddit. If you do want to do well, GIFs perform better, but pictures work too. So yeah, content overall on Reddit. If you don't have good content, you're most likely not going to do well. You know, with how much competition there is on Reddit, you do need good content to actually stand out in subreddits to actually get at least a somewhat good amount of upvotes. So just make sure if you're going to do Reddit, you actually have good content. Your model is making good quality content. Otherwise, chances are you won't do too well. Now, I've sort of talked about this during the video, but one thing to keep in mind that I think is very important, overall with Reddit, like so many people get bans, they won't know like what to figure out, like what's wrong, all that stuff, and it's usually because of small mistakes. Like with Reddit, what you gotta realize is it's such a strict platform that any silly little small thing can get you banned. Like sometimes you might do everything perfectly, but then one small mistake can get you banned. So, like I put here, make sure nothing is ever the same on any account you do. Don't post on the same subreddits. So if you have like 5 accounts, use different subreddits for each account. Don't post on the same one. Don't use the same banner. Don't use the same link. Don't use the same caption. If you need to use the same content, repurpose it using a bot like Spoofy bot on Telegram. Just overall, my main tip for Reddit is obviously warm up is very important. But other than that, it's just to make sure nothing is ever the same. That's like with Reddit is such a strict site that one mistake where you have something linked together, um, or maybe you even post too much. Anything that you do wrong can get you banned very quickly. So that's the main thing that I recommend with Reddit. Is just there's no point rushing it. If you're doing it yourself, like if you're new to Reddit and you don't have VAs yet, then make sure you do actually learn it before trying to outsource it. Because when it comes to having VAs for Reddit, you will probably have a lot of issues a lot of the time. Even if they're a good VA, sometimes they will make mistakes. So make sure you actually do have experience with it and learn it yourself before trying to outsource it. Otherwise, you will end up having a lot of issues and not know how to fix it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Reddit. Main thing is just the updated warm up. It's slightly different to what I said in the last video. Other than that, Reddit is still very good, still very easy in my opinion. And yeah, thanks for watching.